Hello, everybody. Paul Lutheran here, your ordinary Lutheran North Country guy. And we are here to get wisdom, eh? So I'm glad that you're here with me. We are in Proverbs chapter 3 today. And there's things in Proverbs 3 that are starting to look more like they're actually proverbs, like little short sayings. And some that are like the things that they're just trying to get us excited about getting wisdom. I want to read a famous couple of verses here because they're so good. It's chapter 3, verses 5 and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. And then I look in the footnote there, and it says it can mean he will direct your paths. Now, I don't think that he's saying that, everything is just going to be easy for you once you are trusting in the Lord. But there is this connection between, well, we heard about fearing the Lord. I read from Luther's catechisms to fear, love, and trust God. So here's one of those words. And there's a connection between remembering to trust God and finding then that God carries you through to the thing that you ought to do. And there are times I hear lots of Christians talk this way, that when they're going through something, they really wonder. But when they look back, they can say, I see how God was at work there. So we can listen to the writer tell us to trust in the Lord and to not lean on our own understanding. Because if we think that we're so smart that we don't need the Lord, then we're headed for trouble. So you can remember that. And then here's another one that is not so famous, maybe not so popular, and maybe you'll see why. Do not withhold good from those who deserve it. This is 27 and 28. Do not withhold good from those who deserve it, when it is in your power to act. Do not say to your neighbor, come back later, I will give it tomorrow, when you have it with you. I suppose he's talking partly about, like if you owe somebody something, like a loan or something, and you have the ability to pay back the loan, but you're hanging on to the money because you don't want to give it back. He's just saying, that's the right thing is to give it back. But maybe also, you know, if somebody comes and needs something and they really need the help, and you're able to help, then don't say come back tomorrow if you know full well that you're able to help them now. And so this is, I think, also a verse about generosity. And that kind of fits with what the other verse I read, because it's when we trust God that we also feel freer to be generous. Now, it's not, we're to be generous, not stupid, at least I think this is true, that well, like somebody came to me sometime on the street and they asked me to give them money. And that right at that time in my life, I said, I'm trying to figure out how going to pay my own rent myself. So I didn't think that it was in my power to give to him. I had some money, but I also had some bills to pay. And it gets really touchy maybe when you're trying to decide, well, this money that I'm saving to buy thus and such, or this money that I'm saving for my retirement, do I need to save that? Well, there's nothing necessarily wrong with doing that. And the thing that I have to do is just go back to the other verse that says to trust in the Lord, and I have to ask for help to know. So when is it time to be generous, and when is it just stupid to be generous? Because I don't really have it to give. I don't always know the answer to that, but I didn't say, I have wisdom, eh? I said, get wisdom, eh? I'm working to get there. And I hope you are too. Maybe you'll have some things that you can share by typing in about what you found in this chapter. Or if not, that's okay too. I'm glad you're with me. And I hope I'll see you again tomorrow when we look at the next chapter. Get wisdom, eh? Okay. It's there I can. Okay.